It's interesting. About a year ago, the editors and some reporters gathered around the anniversary, the 10th anniversary of the Million Man March, to take a look at where black men were. We gathered around the summer, late spring, early summer, to do a sort of anniversary piece. As we discuss this genre, if you will, as we discuss as to where black men were 10 years after the march, all these reporters, as you can expect, had different ideas. Well, we should look at this aspect. Well, we should look at this aspect. We should look at this aspect. And we realized that there were so many avenues that we could pursue that we decided, well, maybe it's more than just a story on looking at the 10-year anniversary of the Million Man March. Maybe we should do more. So what we decided to do, Kevin Merida, who was the editor of the project, as well as several reporters, we got together and we brainstormed. We brainstormed several stories. We want to look at young black youth. We wanted to look at thug life. We wanted to look at being a husband. We wanted to look at being an entrepreneur. All these different components of what it means to be a black man. Obviously, those stories couldn't just fit into one story, looking at a 10-year anniversary. So we decided to do more. We decided to look at maybe a series, maybe a 3 or 4 day series. That's what we thought was going to happen. What happens? The editors of the Washington Post, Lynn Downing, Phil Bennett, and other top editors liked the idea so much that they decided, well, why don't we make this into a year-long series, the first ever done by a major newspaper looking at black men.
I'm Tony Brown. Over the last 100 years, perhaps no segment of the American population has been more analyzed than black males. Black men have been increasingly depicted as the menaces of society. So it is natural to wonder what conclusions a group of black staff writers at the Washington Post would reach when they tackled the subject, first in a series and now in a book called Being a Black Man. My guest on this program is Keith Alexander, a staff writer with the Washington Post.